So just before we get into this video, I just want to do a little intro because I've straight up just forgot to do one for the actual press conference sort of thing. So as most of you know, we played a football match against the Villa View last week, but that footage is coming out on Sunday at 12 o'clock on both channels. So don't miss it, trust me, you don't want to miss it. Me and Owen did a bit of commentary on it. I know the Villa View did commentary on it as well. So go and subscribe to them if you haven't already. Subscribe to me if you haven't already. So yeah, as I said, it's going to be out on both channels. So check them both out on Sunday, 12 o'clock. You don't want to miss it. But this video is just a press conference, like we just did it as a laugh. I put out I asked for questions on Instagram and you lot asked a load of questions. So me, Owen and Owen's dad, Big Nick, who's the gaffer for Villa on Tour FC, we answered them and we just had a laugh. So keep watching. Make sure you don't miss the football match on Sunday, 12 PM, both channels. On with the video.
Afternoon, Nick.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Dean.
Afternoon. Thoughts on dealing with the young prodigy in the team, Matt Lynch?
Well, to be honest, we've had him looked at. We've seen some video footage of him. We've obviously seen the incident at Villa Park with the penalty. To be honest, we're not really that concerned. I want them to be concerned about us. We've got some real talent in this team. We've got a strong squad. Pleased to say that everyone is fully fit for this fixture. We've got no injury worries. And I think the threat that we have from Max and OT really are going to counter any threat that they bring at us.
So for you, Max, Jamie should be captain, not you. Thoughts on that?
Who said
from
that?
Dan Bardell.
Oh, okay. I'm not a fan of that. I don't know why Dan Bardell's got this weird obsession with Ginger Jamie, but for me, I've got to be the captain. I'm there in the midfield, leading force. You know, no surrender in that midfield. I don't see Jamie, but you know, he's a good player, Jamie. But no, for me, I've got to be captain.
So, what positions are you playing in?
Gaffer, do you want to take this one?
Yeah, so we're going with our standard formation, tried and trusted. So we got Nathan in goal. You know, super keeper. He's had a great season for us.
Cat.
And, yeah, absolutely. You know, I'm surprised that England call isn't going to be coming very, very soon. Solid at the back. We got Luke Thompson, the occasional contributor to Vought. Yeah, he's up and coming lad. A couple of injury worries and just a bit on his temperament, so we're going to have to calm him down a little bit. And then obviously aided by Robin. And then in the centre, we've got Ginger Jamie. He's obviously going to bring a lot of flair to the team. But my main threat really is coming from Max here, playing in that sort of Grealish role, floating around. He's going to really provide something special on the day. And then up top we've got Jamie Brown and of course the big fella OT just to bang a few goals in for us. So the formation is going to be roughly a 2-1-1-2, we think.
Now, big one now. Do you fancy yourselves on pens?
Oh, that's the tough one. Nick's already talked about the Matt Lynch, the penalty, so I don't think they're going to be confident going into penalties, but if it does go to extra time, obviously we're going to look to win it in the 60 minutes, but I think I fancy us on penalties, yeah.
Now for you, Owen, will Bardell be able to walk post-match?
Oh, well, I mean, he's got me and Jamie to deal with. I mean, Ben will come on and offer a threat as well. I couldn't call it. It depends how well he copes during the game, whether he gets injured or not. I mean, that's not my decision to make, that's Jamie's. But if he walks. Victorious, no chance, but as long as he's walking.
Gaffer, what football style will you be playing?
We're going to mix it up. There's no two ways about it. I'm not one of these that will go direct. If we need to go direct, we'll go direct. But we like the passing game. I've got the flair. I've got the capability in this team. Nice and relaxed. You know, we like to stroke it about the park a bit. But if the guys want to mix it up from the Villa View, then we're more than able to keep up and match them. Particularly with the likes of Jamie, we know of his previous record. We just got to temper him, but you know, I'll get him about the pitch and throwing a few tackles in.
We like to play the liquid football. But
Fluid.
Yeah, fluid, pinging it about. But we also have big men in our team. You look at me, I'm 6 foot, over 6 foot. Ginger Jamie, over 6 foot. If we do need to, we can lump it long, Steve Bruce style. But we are looking for fluid, liquid football.
Now, Max, is it being recorded live or will it be a YouTube video?
Unfortunately, it is pre-recorded. It will go out the 23rd of June, so keep an eye on both channels. It'll be out then.
Any particular members of the Villa View that concern you?
Tom Julian is one that we highlighted as a real threat. Wasn't really seen much of in their match at Villa Park, but we know he is capable of picking the ball up, driving with it, taking a couple players on, moving it on, creating a lot more space for the others to come up and maybe pop up a goal.
How's this week in training been going then?
We've been good. We've been relaxed. I've let the lads go out and enjoy themselves for a little bit. I know a few of the boys are out till 3-4 in the morning the other week. That's fine. I like to build that sort of trust and relationship across the team. But we've worked hard this week. A lot of effort's been put in. As I said, I've had them in for double training on 3 or 4 days this week. Now it's time to relax. Let's go and enjoy ourselves. Get ready for the big one. But we're more than ready for this.
A lot of fitness work as well, because
a lot has been
we
done.
have the legs. We have the youth. We have the legs. So if we have the fitness, I think we'll prevail in this game.
What players do you think will turn up on such a big occasion like this?
I fully expect all of my players to turn up for this.
That should be the case.
I'm not so sure about the opposition. We're not too worried about them. We've seen recently in the build-up to the final, Dan Bardell, very good with the words, as we saw in the build-up to Wembley, but he can bring all the words he wants on Saturday. My boys are ready for this.
OT should be the manager for his outstanding maths tactics.
Well, I mean, I'll bring the maths, but the experience wins, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, not unfortunately, I can't complain. The experience wins. He can lead us to victory. I have my faith.
Who's the weak link in your team?
Ooh. I think, unfortunately, it has to be Jamie Brown. He's the second striker. Owen, hopefully you'll carry him.
I'll deal with that. Yeah,
all the pressure's on you there, but I think he can always pop up with the goal. Of course he can, but he is the weak link.
On the whole, I think there isn't a weak link.
As a team,
if you want to put names on it, you put name on it. But we don't worry about that.
Sorry, Jamie.
You know there's quality in this team. You've seen the videos, you've seen the recreation of the goals. There was some outstanding football played that day. I'm sure you'll agree.
It was brilliant.
It just shows my boys are not scared to have a go, even if it doesn't quite come off.
Will there be paramedics on site if Dan was to hurt himself?
There will be St John's there, yes.
Yes,
just in case.
They're sponsoring the event.
Yeah, sponsored, #ad.
What position are you playing in specifically, Max?
I will be, as we've already touched on, I will be in the roaming sort of Grealish role, number 10. Coming back if I need to. If I need to get the ball, I'll get the ball, but I'll be looking to go forward, create the attacks for the strikers there.
Very controversial one here. Will Jamie be setting any smoke bombs off at half time?
We've not lectured him on that yet.
If he wants to.
But then he faces the manager.
Yeah.
And if it goes wrong, he's only got himself to blame.
Yeah.
Ideally full time will be.
Flares everywhere. Yeah.
So, yeah.
What boots will you be wearing?
Oh, good question. I will be repping the Adidas Predators, black, red, white. Chester used to wear them. I think he still does. Jednak had them a bit as well. Those will be my weapons of choice.
Brexit boots. I will be in the green Adidas. I don't know what they're called. I'll put them on screen, but yeah, they're brightly coloured as well, so that might.
I know there's some white Mercures. A lot of the boys like to go for colour. I know Jamie's quite simple, quite basic. I'm the same. I'm quite a simple-minded person, but I think there is a lot of colour in the team.
Yeah. And I've dug out my old 1975 Tesco specials, black with the 4 white stripes.
Ah, yes.
What miss will Chris Dolan be to the Villa View?
Well, that's not our concern directly.
That's no concern. We've never seen him play.
He brings character to the side.
Yeah, and I think we've got the character. It will be a miss, I think, but I'm sure they'll have put that behind them. Chris wants us to win.
He's Villa on tour at heart. He is Villa on tour. He loves the channel.
So,
can my old man said bring their portable VAR machine to the match?
I think we need VAR.
Gaffer, what are your thoughts?
We want to avoid any controversial decisions here. We know we've got the strength. We know we've got the better players. We would hate for anything to be ruled out by a dodgy decision. So yeah, bring the VAR along, please. That would be most helpful.
Who's going to have Dan Bardell in their pocket then?
I think that's Jamie's job. Bardell's messaged Jamie directly, actually, asking him to go easy on him. But I think Jamie will have Bardell in his pocket by then.
If Jamie does have any issues, it falls to Luke, it falls to Robin.
Yeah.
We'll have no issues there. Nathan, I'm expecting a comfortable game.
I know we touched on this earlier, but any final injury concerns for the team?
No, we're all good. I think Ben probably starting on the bench might have a little bit of
a slight knee
issue. And also he's gets out of breath quite easily, so we just need to watch that one. Owen generally's fine, but the odd volley that goes astray, as we've seen before, could end up with some ligament damage. But all in all, aside from Jamie throwing a few flares around, I think we'll be fine.
If you were to win on Saturday, what would the celebratory meal be? Indian or Chinese?
Well, I'll leave it up to the lads. My personal is Indian, but you know, I'll go with whatever the boys want because they will have deserved the
I'm going to have to
choice.
disown the gaffer. It's Chinese for me.
Oh no. Well, I'm Indian.
Ah, well, brilliant.
Well, let's win first.
I think Owen needs to sort out his food tactic because I've brought him up incorrectly there.
Well, yeah, but there we go.
That's all the questions for today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That Indian or Chinese one shot?
No, yeah, you